Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1773, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. In the Perry Mason series, what is the name of Perry Mason's loyal secretary? Della Street. What fictional town is home to Rocky J. Squirrel and Bullwinkle J. Moose? Frostbite Falls. Which tree species includes the world's heaviest living trees, far heavier than a blue whale? Giant sequoia, Sequoiadendron giganteum. When cut with a high-powered laser, this material can produce graphite dust. What is it? Diamond. What is the capital of the Seychelles? Victoria. Which amorous cartoon skunk was inspired by actor Charles Boyer? Pepe Le Pew. Who served as the Prime Minister of Australia from 1996 to 2007? John Howard. After the Bible, which publication did Americans historically rate as their favorite? The Sears Roebuck Catalog. What is the U.S. coin worth 1/10 of a dollar called? Dime. Which company is credited with creating the iconic Stratocaster electric guitar? Fender. Which famous songwriting duo composed the song You'll Never Walk Alone? Answer: Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II. Which city is the capital of the U.S. state that contains the city of Camden? Trenton. By what stage name is John Michael Osborne better known, the rock singer nicknamed the Prince of Darkness? Ozzy Osbourne. Who was King Priam of Troy's most notable wife during the Trojan War, who was said to have had at least 19 children? Hecuba. Which British Prime Minister's son got lost in the desert during the 1982 Paris-Dakar rally? Margaret Thatcher. Which actor portrays Kat in the British sci-fi comedy series Red Dwarf? Danny John Jules. Which infectious disease was the leading cause of death in the late 19th century? Tuberculosis. Which bear is the most carnivorous, feeding almost entirely on seals and fish? Polar bear. Which year does Bryan Adams reminisce about in his 1985 hit song? 1969. Which large antlered North American mammal gets its English name from an Algonquian word? Moose. What significant relic is housed in the Temple of the Tooth in Kandy, Sri Lanka? A tooth of the Buddha. Which scientific field specializes in the study of very low temperatures? Cryogenics. What is the chemical symbol for the element iron? Fe. What is the capital city of North Carolina? Raleigh. What job did Sting have before he became a famous rock star? Answer, teacher. What is the term for the granular snow on a glacier that has begun to compact and recrystallize? Neve. Which phobia did Adolf Hitler reportedly suffer from? Claustrophobia. In the Bible, who is traditionally credited with writing the Book of Proverbs? Solomon. Which American singer-songwriter famously sang about searching for his lost shaker of salt in the song Margaritaville? Jimmy Buffett. Which two national teams automatically qualified for the 1998 FIFA World Cup? France and Brazil. Which U.S. state is the TV series Magnum P.I. starring Thomas Magnum primarily set in? Hawaii. What is the term for the sensation that you've previously experienced something? Déjà vu. In the late 19th century in Europe and North America, what disease was the leading cause of death? Tuberculosis, also called consumption. Despite widespread fear and hatred of wolves, what have non-rabid wolves never been proven to attack? A human. What does the abbreviation LPG stand for? Liquefied petroleum gas. What French phrase literally means already seen? Déjà vu. What is the name of the magical school where Harry Potter learns wizardry and battles dark forces? Hogwarts. Which company aired the groundbreaking 1984 commercial during the 1984 Super Bowl? Apple. Which band had a 1984 hit with the song Radio Gaga? Queen. Which John completed the duo known as England Dan and John Ford Coley? John Ford Coley. Which tiny mammal, native to Thailand and weighing less than a penny, is considered the world's smallest mammal? Bumblebee bat, Kitty's hog-nosed bat. What is the term for treating infectious disease with chemical substances that are toxic to the causative microorganisms? Antimicrobial chemotherapy, commonly called chemotherapy. Which renowned operatic trio is made up of José Carreras, Plácido Domingo, and Luciano Pavarotti? The Three Tenors. In the United States, which animal causes the most human fatalities each year? Deer, primarily from vehicle collisions. License plate puzzle. What profession is hinted at by the plate S. Ariel? Surrealist, artist. What auditory attribute is measured in fawns? Perceived loudness, loudness level, measured in fawns. What was the title of the royal official responsible for maintaining law and order and overseeing justice in a shire? Answer: Sheriff, originally the Shire Reeve. Which continent lies directly east of Mauritius? Australia. Which city is the capital of Liberia? Monrovia. During which war did the Charge of the Light Brigade occur? The Crimean War. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.